Hello everyone and welcome to another very, very special production of the Single H Show. Your name is...
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is...
The Single H.
Okay, so I've been thinking about the multiverse today. Explain to the few listeners, Single H, the multiverse.
Multiverse is basically the theory that there's multiple universes, not just our own.
Alright.
Which I love that theory. That is one of the most things that I feel like from comic books that could actually be real.
There is definitely scientific thought that was shared that there is a possibility that every decision that we make sparks multiple universes.
Yeah.
And whatever decision that we make brings into reality the universe that is affected by that decision.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I could shout out of my window right now, "Hey, asshole, the Punisher would hate your fucking sticker." And which could start a fight. That guy might have a gun in his car. There's this whole series of results that comes from each decision. And each one opens up a new universe.
Yeah.
Well, I feel... Go ahead.
Sorry. There's currently a new comic with Dreamer in it, in which that she is Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
We have to say it before we go into the concept.
That's true, because that's a part of the what if multiverse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, the comic book company that gets our comics it tends to ship a week late, so we should have that next week, as well as the Jays of Future Past, this Jay and Silent Bob Marvel comic that I'm really excited to read.
I really hope X-Men are in it with the title.
Yes. So, somewhere there is a possibility of a multiverse that exists, that Joseph Mills and Single H does an anti-straight podcast. So today, because every once in a while we do a fun one, we are going to have fun and try to riff. This is unprepared, kids.
Yeah.
We're going to riff this multiverse of where the Single H Show is an anti-straight podcast.
Yeah.
You look very speculative.
No, could my brain mathematically, that could never possibly be a thing. There's... with
Why?
how much the world are fake for straight people, straight and cis people, there's no way that would happen.
Well, but that beats up the concept of a multiverse, though. There is a way it can happen. It's all based on one decision that leads to the next.
Yeah.
Like this one. I might decide to make this a joke, but we feel so good doing it that it becomes a real by God podcast.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Hoot.
Yeah.
So are you trying to bring up new speculative so we don't have to do this?
I don't know.
You don't know if you have the energy for it?
We'll see. We got the...
Well, here's the thing. If you start to think I can't do this, you do a Roland Mills commercial, Roland Hills commercial, and then we'll just snap out of it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and you put a cut point in it. For those of you that don't know podcast editing, there's ways that you can put target points in a podcast that you can know where to go back and edit. My man, my non-binary pal just put a cut point where that he can go back. They can go back and cut it so that they can make this whole thing disappear.
That also reminded me I got you a pronoun pin for you to wear today.
And what is it?
The he, him
Oh.
pronoun.
Yes.
I know your pronouns.
That would be my pronouns.
Yeah.
All right, so we might not get to this. I have to ask you a question.
What?
Yesterday, I went to my favorite sub shop in the town where my worship center is.
Yeah.
And so my server presented masculine, except they had 2 earrings and very long hair pulled up in a bow. And I kept saying, yes, sir, no, sir, and I became very, nervous about that. So much to the extent that I said, hey, I want to apologize to you. My kids are trying to help me be a good person. Did I use the right pronouns when that we were talking? And that person looked very nervous and said yes. And I said, good, because I don't want to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Should I have just let it go? Or was it okay for me to even ask that? Because I could have let it go and the universe would have straightened itself out. Maybe.
You
based on what we just talked about in multiverses. I don't know.
You probably would have been good either way.
Yeah.
But my only thing is they're not openly correcting you. He wasn't openly correcting you, so you were probably fine.
Well, can we talk about that though?
Yeah.
But my worship center is dark red, deep red area of California. So,
but it probably did go clock to that person that, oh, you're a safe person.
Well, how?
Because
I'm a big, fat, bald, white guy.
Could you ask?
Well, I didn't ask before, so now I'm asking you, if I didn't go back to ask, what if I didn't go back to ask? Would it just have ratified itself and everything have been good?
Yeah.
Okay. But I didn't make things worse by going to ask.
You did not.
Okay.
You were double checking, and yet you did click the correct path.
Yeah.
It's also where I'm going to put in public service announcement. Clothing and outwardly presenting a certain way doesn't have to match someone's gender.
You don't have
and clothing doesn't have gender. It's the fabric that you put on your body every day.
Yeah.
It does not have a gender, folks.
Clothing is a social construct.
No,
yes, it is.
The male and female clothing part is a social construct. And everyone should have regular side pockets. Everyone should be able to fit at least a wallet into their pocket.
Right now, every female presenting she, her pronoun person just said, hallelujah, non-binary pal.
Yeah.
Testify!
Yeah. Because I lived in both worlds. Those pockets are.
Pockets rule.
Yeah. Those pockets, you can fit 2 fingers in them.
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
we'll finally
that vaguely got sexually rude, by the way. Fitting 2 fingers into a pocket. Thank you for being naive and not understanding what I'm saying right now. There are some sexually mature people that understand masturbation that just got that joke. But it wasn't you.
Yeah.
And the further I explain it makes this more awkward.
Yeah.
Alright, but okay.
Yeah.
But you brought up that they didn't correct me. So I must have been doing it right.
Yeah.
Again, I want to represent dark red. It's safer for them to not correct the big, fat, bald, white guy.
Yeah.
You know?
It would that's why it's another thing that it's good that you ask.
Yeah.
Because then you are going through the act of allyship.
Yeah.
Because allyship is a tumble of acts questions and reassurance from the community that you are an ally.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something that I haven't said in a while. You do not get to say you're an ally. People in the community get to say it.
Yeah.
Because far more... There's some fake allies out there that pick their warning and think that they are allied, but they are really not.
And they all pour out in June.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask I need to add some information to this.
Yeah.
Because there's some people that are saying, did you do this in front of a busy store to make yourself look like an ally? And the answer is no. I very intentionally waited until there was nobody else in this sandwich shop, because I like these sandwiches hot, so I don't take them home. I always eat inside the said establishment.
Yeah.
So I was sitting there enjoying my very hot, very yummy cheesesteak sandwich. And then there was nobody else in there, and I went over and asked. So I did not do performative allyship, nor did I do fake allyship to make them feel stupid in front of a group of people. So that needs to be said too, because I know people are thinking that. You know how Shane Topp, when he's reading the Reddit stories on Smosh Reads, what is it called?
It's literally called Smosh Reads Reddit Stories.
Smosh Read Reddit Stories. And they always ask, well, where did they do this? And who else was there? All the questions that they start to ask,
Yeah.
I needed to answer that one, because there was nobody else in the store except for this said individual and their co-worker.
Yeah, but we will be listening to while we set up the booth.
Smosh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to talk to you about that off podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're down. Yeah. All right.
Okay, now let's finally do the bit.
What are we going to do the bit? Are we
Yeah.
going to do the bit for the last 18 minutes?
Yeah.
That's a good run. But before we do our bit, that's right, friends, Rolling Green Golf and Cemetery has a place for you. And it's June. It's Pride Month. And as we go through Pride Month, please remember that we can decorate your loved one's headstones any color of the rainbow, whether they be LGBTQ or maybe that bigot that slipped their way in. Everyone's dead at Rolling Green's Golf and Cemetery. Oh, shit. All right, sometimes...
I don't think you paid attention to where that was going.
Sometimes I crash in riffing these commercials.
You fully crashed and burned.
I crashed and burned on that.
So
when you crash and burn. So when you crash and burn and your bit dies, Rolling Green Golf and Cemetery has a place for you. That's right, friends. Rolling Green's Golf and Cemetery. Make the place that you got your hole in one the place for your hole for one. Rolling Greens.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another production of The Single Eight. So, your name is...
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is...
The Single Eight.
And I have to talk to you. I am inflamed today. I keep driving around these large buildings where people shove their religion down my throat. And it seems like that these buildings get bigger and bigger. You know, how dare they take up spaces that could be used for, I don't know, food distribution or homeless centers, and create these temples of Christianity.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so are you ready to break into the Rolling Greens commercial already? And even worse, think of everything that straight people do all the time. And even worse, I watch them walk around the grocery store and they wear these T-shirts that says...
That are black and white, that have the black and white straight flag.
The black and white straight flag, the Jeepus loves me language on it.
Yeah.
I mean, how am I supposed to walk around the store? Man, this is quick.
How can they live without that much color in their life?
Yes. How dare they? What put on there? I mean, even in the birdcage, when that Nathan Lane was trying to pretend to be straight, that he had to wear just a dash of color in his socks to be comfortable.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You see how I thought that would be hard to drive?
This is scratchy, man.
Did you see how I would think this would be hard to drive?
Yeah. So can I tell you why this came to my mind?
Yeah.
I'm starting to do a bit on my Threads column, and the first bit was, I am just appalled. I just spent my entire shopping time having two people walking around holding hands, shoving their heterosexuality down my throat. That was the state. Yeah. I'm on it. That's going to be my bit on Threads for a while.
Yeah.
Is shoving heterosexuality. The next one I think that I'm going to put up is, I can't believe it, I watched another rom-com where the guy and the girl get married. Can you believe them? That's what I'm going to start doing on Threads. Yeah. But evidently it's never going to make it as a podcast, at least with you and I. And then what did I do? I didn't even go anti-heterosexual. I went anti-Christian nationalism because of the douchebag in front of us with the thin blue line Punisher sticker.
But the Punisher would not like you.
The Punisher would not like that. Yeah. Including so much to the extent that the writers of the Punisher in the television show had Frank Castle say, "Fuck your thin blue line bullshit."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
But I want to say something.
But I would not joking about the straight flag. That is literally the straight flag.
Yeah. The black and white?
The black and white lines are straight flag. So, straight people, you were wondering where your flag, that's your flag.
Yeah.
That is your flag, folks.
I want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
I know that not every police officer is a hateful homophobe punk. I know some very good police officers, including siblings in the LGBTQIA plus community that are police officers. So I love you. And for those people that eschew your image as much as people eschew my Christianity, I love you. All right, back to you, Singlage.
Yeah. But, oh my. The world that we live in, that satire isn't satire anymore.
There's no way that, like, Mad Magazine used to be this magazine, the satire-based magazine that would push things to the extreme, but our fucking news, our daily fucking news is, it stretches to places that Mad Magazine couldn't have even thought to have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. But the world that, to the Single H sticker store, I have a sticker that I made when he got back into the cheat called Listed the Word Timeline.
Yes.
From Community.
Yes. Oh, the Dungeons and Dragons dice
rolling.
The dice rolling.
When Abed and Troy get the apartment and they're rolling dice, a D6 for who's going to go down and get pizza.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're D&D ones that...
Okay,
my brain...
It's a 6-sided die.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
Time out. How do I make that statement for non-binary people?
I don't know.
You douchebag.
Yeah.
There. Nailed it!
You take off the gender.
Take the gender marker away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would find it weird whenever I have to write for myself in Spanish.
Is there a non-binary?
No, I would have to use, the collective pronoun.
Okay.
And, like, in the end of words, I would have to use the formal versions.
Have y'all addressed the phrase Latinx?
No.
Because there's Latino, Latina, and now Latinx. And that's non-binary, right?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Because we are in a formal Spanish class.
And formality. See, now, damn.
Because formal and informal Spanish are a little bit of two different languages.
Yeah. Like, you bringing up that phrase in this conversation we're having right now, there's something I want to know how to do.
Yeah.
In the formal. How do I say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am in non-binary?
There's not really one.
Because it's important to me in some situations to be formal.
Yeah.
And I want to know how to say to our friend that you're going to see in the teen zone today,
Yeah.
yes, X.
Yeah.
You know?
I have no idea. Because Americans and at least in our corner of the globe hasn't figured out something to do for that yet.
Yeah.
As in, even though non-binary is not a new concept,
Yeah.
we still have a lot of things to go through because the concept, we've never fit in the binary.
Yeah.
Like that, like, I know when I'm, like, officially black belt, I'm going to use Mix Davis.
Mix Davis.
Which is the most formal Mr. Mrs. Mix.
Yeah. So if I
for
said
non-binary people.
yes, mix, no mix,
Yeah.
is that formal? Non-binary?
Yeah. That would be as close to formal as you could get at the moment that we are at.
In this timeline.
Yeah. Especially because I know sometimes people will lie on, like, the masculine for the neutral.
Yeah. But then that makes it worse.
Yeah.
Because that feeds the stereotype. God
Yeah.
damn, people.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not.
Yeah.
So currently there's really no, like, formal non-binary. But please, if you do have options that I could use,
email us at thesingleHshow@gmail.com.
and let me know, because I would like it for when I am in less than 2 months. Well, in slightly more than 2 months.
Testing for your...
Well, that and my birthday.
Well, that's right, because you'll advance into adulthood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have fun. We're currently planning on a Disney trip. Because it's been a while, and I want some good mocktails to celebrate my birthday.
Mocktails?
Yeah, Disneyland had some really good ones.
Are we going to Lance Inn?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Oga's.
Yeah. For some mocktails?
And I'm debating about going to, like, the Pixar Pier restaurant. Because last time we went, they also had a pretty good mocktail.
Yeah.
But yeah. They're good non-alcoholic option for mixed drinks.
Yes.
So.
Unless that it's some kind of fruity margarita that you really want to try, but you're an alcoholic and they don't have, it all comes in a pre-made patch that has Patron in it.
Yeah. But the good news is, like, the hyperdrive and stuff.
Yeah. Disney covers it.
Yeah.
Disney covers it.
You had the hyperdrive last time, right?
I did. I ended up drinking somebody else's blue milk.
Yeah, you did, because I tried it and I did not like it.
You don't like milk, though.
I really don't. I mainly wanted it for the cookie. But I didn't want to take your cookie from you.
Well, what you do is say, "Dear madam, is there any sort of way that I might be able to just buy a cookie instead of drinking blue milk?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know there's people who like it. I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
I really don't. It doesn't taste good to me. But I know there's people who like it, and please enjoy yourself with it.
Well, speaking of enjoying yourselves with it and whatnot, I think that has been a full episode of the Single H Show. I would like to apologize to any of our progressive Christian friends that I may have offended in our Elseworlds episode. Do you want to plug yourself?
Go check out the Single H sticker store on Redbubble. Hopefully, if internet works, I'll be able to put a Pride Month design on there.
Yes.
That month, but we will see.
Yeah, we've been having some cable internet issues, so
yeah.
But
so,
we'll see how we get it to swing.
It might be near the end of the month. We have a new Pride design,
but
we have Pride D20, so.
But Pride is every day.
Yes.
Because people are LGBTQ every day.
Yeah.
We were a part of our. I know I said we're trying to finish. Our worship center put on a Pride, and we did it in October. And I got so many emails. Why aren't you doing it in June? Why aren't you doing it in June? Because people are LGBTQ year round. Year round.
You have the other 11 months of the year.
Yeah.
And technically, on top of it being Pride Month, it's also technically Mental Health Month. So technically, men, you have that month. But it is Pride.
And for everybody that throws the military stuff at me, that was May. And then we're going to do it again for one day in November. Yeah. So everybody's got a month. Quit being jackasses.
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. All right, that was a Single H Show.
Your name is...
Did you plug yourself all the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I lifted the Redbubble.
Okay.
Currently the YouTube is... Most of the new videos are set on private because I'm using it to do karate stuff and some school stuff.
Fair enough.
We will eventually get new stuff when the internet is working again and when I have the energy to create new stuff. I've been drained with the...
Yeah. All right.
Your name is?
Joseph Mills. Your name is?
The Single H. And have a happy Pride, y'all.